Hi everybody, it's Bonka922. I don't know if this will be the last video of the day. Might be. Because I was doing the live stream with Zoro and I was doing Skype. So, I don't really know if this will be the last video of the day. I think it will though. Because really all that's left to do is I have to review Psycho-Pass episode, Fairy Tail episode, and I still am wondering why JoJo's not out yet. The JoJo episode for some reason didn't come out yet, and neither has To Love Ru Darkness, so I'll leave those to wait on until later today. But here's your strongest disciple, Kenichi. This chapter was called Katsugen. I think that's the incorrect pronunciation of it, though. I'm not sure the actual pronunciation. I think it's a different pronunciation because it says Katsugen, but I thought it meant something else. Anyway, what ends up happening in this chapter, and this is actually getting close to 500, 496 now, is the conclusion of Takeda's fight with Lu. And Lu does a move that Kisame did against Kenichi. And Kenichi realizes the same move. And we see Takeda grinning at them, saying that, oh, he's, grinning, and it's to suggest that he's going to, that Takeda, and Lu tells him, I got your arm. And he's like, it's okay. He's basically, what's happening here is, Takeda is willing to sacrifice his left arm to get a hit on Lu. And, he doesn't, and he's like giving up on his left arm. Pretty much. And he says, this is the path I choose. And Yukata is jumping in and saying, someone stop him for Renji. She's telling Miyu, and Miyu's like saying, this is a fight between two martial artists, and we shouldn't intervene. No one is intervening in this fight. No one is going to stop Takeda from this decision that he has made. And he's just going to go and just give up his left arm and everything. And then Lu says, as a martial artist, I'll accept your feelings. And then Takeda's like, what you're going to accept is my punch. And as they converge, about to converge, and before they converge, Yukata comes out saying, before I'm being a martial artist, I'm his friend. So that was the whole bit. But before Yukata can even jump up there, somebody beeps him to it. And who beeps him to it? Well, Kenichi. So he basically comes in, and I think that's what the move was called. The move he did, he does this move where he just puts out his arms and he just shocks them. Boom! Like, holy shit. Both of them. And that's where the match ends. So nothing really got settled between the two of them. So Kenichi just more or less came in and stopped both of them with that move. And the chapter, like I said, was called Katsugen. And I believe Katsugen. So I believe that's the name of the move that he did. Katsugen. And from there, and then, Takeda's like saying, Kenichi-kun, what are you doing at? He says, I'm sorry, Lu-san, he says, but I'm interrupting this one-on-one fight. I'm sorry, but I can't accept that a martial artist would silently look while his friends get hurt. And he's like saying, be happy to see you get so serious about us to destroy each other. The masters would be happy, more or less. And then we have Sieg saying we are Katsujikin users. We shouldn't forget that. And then Kenichi just looks at Lu and he says, "Can I consider this my defeat?" And then Lu then says, "I can sense a strong willpower." And he's talking about Kenichi. He's obviously, Lu's basically saying that Kenichi has a strong willpower, and Lu-san respects Kenichi because he has this strong willpower. And he's basically saying that might have been the light that Kensei-san was talking about. I'm glad I could do some spying. And then Lu-san just saying that there's no time anyway, next time, and saying to Takeda that next time I'll start by crushing you. And Takeda's like saying, "Nice words, I'm saying then after my fist sinks into your mug." And then he goes to Berserker and Odin, and I think Lu-san, he has some sort of respect for Kenichi. And because he looks at him, he says, "I see, it's as you said, Berserker. Also, you spoke of a certain Shirahama guy just as an idiot, didn't you? How mean of you. Or were you just trying to hide information from me?" And then Odin smirks at him. And they leave. So I think what was being transpired here was that, Lu-san was saying how mean of you to hold this information about Kenichi. You said he was an idiot, but Lu-san felt something in Kenichi that was of the ordinary, was light, more or less. And then after that we get Shigure. She shows up out of the blue. And then Kenichi says, "How was it, Shigure?" He says, "We missed the target. Kenichi wasn't even there." And he says, "Then one." And she says that she was worried, so she came back to check. Was there something wrong? I felt an aura. And she says, was it my impression? And it just says, "The terrible Lu, new development next time. If the fight had continued," and then we just see Nejima saying the fight had continued. And that's pretty much what happened. So this one was, like I said, was pretty good. I'm gonna give this a 4 because I liked how we had this interaction with Lu and Kenichi. Because really, this whole situation, this whole confrontation was just Lu and Takeda, and that was it. But then Kenichi got involved, and Lu, he had a little bit of a kind of appreciation for Kenichi. Respect, in a way. And he basically was saying that, this willpower that Kenichi had was almost overpowering. And he said that it was he says it was a light. So, in a way, the Yomi you could say is darkness, and disciples of Rin Senpaku are the light. So you got that light and darkness kind of thing going on. But at least to say, I liked the whole situation with Kenichi. I liked how that was played out. And it should be interesting down the road. From here on, we should get some interesting developments. Now that we had this one-time confrontation with Lu-san and we know what he does. So it should be interesting down the road. Now, obviously, the move that Kenichi did, that was the title chapter. That was the title of this chapter. I liked how, Kenichi just stepped up and said, "No, I'm not going to allow my friend to get hurt or injured in any short way. So I'm going to step forward and do something about it. Typical thing main character would do. But I really enjoyed this chapter. It was pretty thing, seeing as how the last 2 or 3 chapters have been just Takeda just fighting Lou, and it was just going back and forth. So yeah, pretty good. Not to get off topic here, but next week is going to be Wednesday, Halloween. There won't be a marathon, but I will do a live stream of like horror themed stuff. And I'll probably invite a bunch of people to talk to. And it's not going to be late. It's going to be pretty early. I figured 8 or 9 o'clock maybe. So yeah, pretty early stuff. That I'll be doing. Also, what else? Oh, nothing really else to add. This was a good chapter. I really enjoyed this one. Should be interesting to see how things progress going forward with Kenichi and how they fight Yomi and all this other stuff. So yeah. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So this has been Bonkai 922. Fairy Tail with episode review. I was gonna do Psycho Pass, but I think I'll hold off on it. It came out yesterday. Came out Thursday. So let's see. I'll do it Saturday. Psycho Pass, Fairy Tail, and all those any other review, and the other two, JoJo and To Love Rude Darkness. Still waiting to see. They didn't show up yet. The episodes of those 2 shows. I'm wondering what the hell's going on. I hope they're gonna show an episode. So gotta wait and see what happens with that. So that's all I really got for you guys. Bonkai 2. Oh, before I go, I want to mention one thing. This weekend, I will be carving a pumpkin, and I will be showing you guys what it looks like. Alucard. Try to do an Alucard design. And a pumpkin. So yeah. That's all I got for you guys. Bonkai 2. I'll see you guys later. Kenichi does this. That's it. See ya.